Hello and welcome, Aquarius friends. How are you today? I'm ready to do your clairvoyant alchemy. I was trying to get it done early, but it's been a rainy day and it doesn't look like the sun's gonna come out. So I figured let me start now because I want to get Gemini in today. I want to be done with August 2017 readings and yes, and Aquarius. You definitely have something special happening this coming Monday in your sign. A lunar eclipse, so very powerful, and then a solar eclipse, and the two become back to back. That's how they're usually done. But what's curious about this month is the um, solar eclipses will be again back to back in Leo, ruled by the sun, and it's going to be wonderful, really. And actually, space.com is going to live stream this eclipse, so you might want to check that out, especially since it has to do with your energies in your sun star, or if you know your moon star, if yours Aquarius rising, or someone you love is an Aquarius, But these moon the moon is for everyone. I consider Luna goddess, and our sun, he's our Father God in a way, the energies of created by Father God. But he is our sun star, male active, Luna all feminine receptive. It's going to be a beautiful combination. And since because you're my 11th read, and then Gemini will be my final read after I do this one, whether it's raining or not. And actually, your Libra buddies, because you're all the air element signs, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini, brought out your trump card, okay? And their reading was very curious in case you have Libra in your chart, so someone you love is a Libra. Um, they brought out three Kings of Swords from these three different decks. Every single deck delivered the Three of Kings, which is the King of Kings in the tarot. That king rules all other kings. But I just found that because I find your star card so beautiful. This is like top three, four major arcana card that I love when it comes through. So let's put it back in the deck and let's see if it comes through for you, okay? But definitely with these full moons and these cycles that we're having, truly let go what's no longer working for you. Aquarius, you are the intellectual. Actually, your mantra is I know. I know, you know, right? That's why you do what you what you do. I do what I want because I know what I'm doing. And that's okay. You're a very you're I talk about you guys because like you do have that vision, and you work for the collective good. You work with humanitarian causes. You work for the group. You're not just ego fight for you only. You truly want the best out there. But you also can be independent and sometimes rebellious. But, to be a rebel is because you know things where other people don't. And so you rebel because you say, I know, I know what to do. Okay? And I do what I want. So that's okay. But yeah, let's see what happens here. I'm totally looking forward to this eclipse. I probably will be watching the space.com stream. I remember when the Venus transit came through in June of 2012, and oh my Lord, I watched that whole thing. I was an emotional mess because I think she only transits Earth like that where we can see her right up, or like every couple hundred years or something like that. So maybe less than that, but none of us will see it again. Not. No, we won't. First card in my hand. Okay. You know what? Because of this eclipse in your sign, I truly want to open up with this reading, with these messages. I find it relaxes me, and I think it's a good, way for you all to get comfortable and send your vibrations my way. Great Spirit, Mother Creator, bless the earth through my life, source of all nourishment. We seek to replenish your sacred world. Guide us now through these images, words, and feelings within. as we reach into the wholeness. Let all that is needed be known. Faith is an energy of your heart. Make room for it. Welcome energies of earth, air, fire, and water. Let us create a life of beauty, reverence, and wonder. With each season, let us rejoice. Through every phase of sun and moon, let us be in harmony. In every direction shall we offer our love. And let the reading begin. So definitely this coming Monday, for all people, we can see how, um, this eclipse happening, which is a wonderful thing too. It's like the gods are talking, the gods and goddesses, and like I said, I consider Luna a goddess, and obviously our sun star, all male active, and it's going to be wonderful. It really is. And back to back, Leo also ruled by the sun, so you can see it's like a lot of active male happening, masculine active, and there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, so let me just see what we got. Okay, well, 2 came through, so you got a bonus card, Aquarius. Okay, because they were pretty tight in there. Okay, and I've chosen to do all these Clairvoyant Alchemy readings with 9 cards. I kind of prefer 9. They just take so long, where before when I was doing the 6-card read, I could punch out 3 in a row in a day, but I don't know. I'd rather do it this way. I think it's becomes more provocative, and I like the number 9, even though we're getting bonuses. I just like it better this way. Okay. And this is the Tarot of Dreams by Sarah Marchetti. And let's see, let's just, I don't usually shuffle like this, but let's do a little shuffle like that. And let's see if your star card comes through again. Wouldn't that be fun? And Aquarius, because your trump card is the star, put those hopes and wishes out there, talk to this talk to this lunar eclipse coming this weekend on happening on the Monday, and say, I'm going to release that which no longer serves, and these are my hopes and wishes. You know how to do it, Aquarius. Okay, so we have some cards, and I am working with, for all the signs, I work this month with the blessings, 64 ways to be thankful, and I really, really am enjoying these oracle cards, I think, and for each sign, the pick has come out kind of like, very proper for what cards had come through, so we'll pick this at the end. Okay, many blessings to you, Aquarius, and your Aquarius friends and loved ones, and like I said, again, this is for all people and embracing in your sign. Okay, well, look at this. The 9 of Pentacles comes through again. Now, I have to add this same exact card, because I've used these same decks for all the readings for August. I have to say this is the 4th time it's come through. Okay, the 4th time. The 9s are about those endings and completions. Okay, so consider that. But, in the Pentacle sign, it's like, it's like money. We talk about this a lot in my channel. Money has energy. Money comes and money goes, right? You got to make money and then you got to pay bills. But this could mean like you're going to invest in some money too, but just be cautious on what you're going to invest in. Because, when we take money to put it somewhere to invest, we hope it grows. But sometimes that's not always the case, okay? So just be aware and, don't be disappointed if an investment hasn't been working for you. Pull out if you can. Sometimes you got to hide some cash under the mattress, like they say, okay? And please don't waste money. That's sort of been like a theme with this card, is what I'm trying to say, okay? So please, and Aquarius, you are the air element sign. How you mental thinking is very important. So be clear with your conscious on how you're handling your finances, okay? Because and please try to avoid credit card debt. You know, I'm not here to financial plan for anybody, but you know, I can tell you, the older I get, you know, you want to save something for a rainy day, okay? Like we have right here. Okay, now we have the Five of Swords. Okay, so now this card, I is your air element sign, the swords, okay? How you're thinking, all right? So, and the swords are always masculine, active energy, okay? Um, but now we want to have clear conscious with everything we're going to be working about. And fives are about moves and changes, movement forward, okay? But that it came in the air element sign of the swords, this could mean like you're going to even make a physical change, you know, like you're going to change from where you live, change your job. This is like a real deal. Like you have been thinking about it a long time. And you can see like these swords have cut this cord here. Okay, it looks like worms, but it's like a, you know, the cord has been cut. Okay, so contemplate this. You know, why don't you throw it out there to the universe with this eclipse in your sign? Okay, if you are one of the Aquarius watching this video, contemplate this weekend. And really, if you have to release something, do it, okay? Because this card has come forward just for you. And give it up to the universe. And, you know, the theme for us lately, since I've been doing these angels bring loving miracles, is to have hope, faith, and patience, okay? Those are like the three words that have been standard in all those readings, okay? And really, but you know, with the angels, they can bring you a miracle just like that. But you got to kind of walk your talk, you know, you really do, all right? And just have clear conscience that what you're going to decide to do is something that comes from your heart. We've already, that's kind of been a theme here, how you desire, okay? Because new beginnings has been a theme as well for this month of August. And so this is a perfect time for this uh, lunar eclipse here, you know, to release what no longer serves and look forward to these new beginnings. Even if you got to leave something, okay, and cut cords to someone or something, you know, we're standing this strong because it's what you have to do. So really contemplate, introspect this weekend, and these, you know, use these energies, especially since they're in your sign. And give it up to the universe, you know, give it up to the angels, give it up, you know, to whoever you are, whatever pantheon you follow, whether you're my Hindu friends or from China, you know, they know how, they've been doing it since ancient times, you know. It's us here in the USA, we kind of have lost, you know, an ancient theme in our lives, okay? So, and that's what we have to regroup, and that's why I'm doing these angel videos, because, you know, there's wars about religion. Well, that's total nonsense, because even when we talk about Moses or the Ark of the Covenant, that was in the Hebrew Bible, it's in the Christian Bible, and it was in the Quran too, you know, the Islam Bible. So it's like we should all be working together for the highest good, and that's why, you know, Jesus is here. If you've been following me long enough or you're new to my channel, Jesus is here with his potent posse squad, his abundance of angels, and they're here strong, all in giant form, because they're going to put a stop to this nonsense. Okay, that's what's going to happen. Okay, look, you get another 5. Okay, 2 5s already. 2 5s. Okay, pay attention now, you see? And look, we have a crow or a raven here. They're like the most powerful, potent animal wisdom of the birds. An owl, it's like those are the 3. And so the Hierophant is Major Arcana 5, and the Hierophant is usually known as like a pope figure, a religious kind of figure. Um, so, and he speaks of money as well, okay? The Hierophant is about material possessions, you know, like that Vatican. We'll talk about that down the road, but it's about you like having, you know, like a bird can just get up and fly, like in having that inertia to go for it, okay? Having that inertia. And you see the key, this crow or raven, he looks kind of furry, fluffy, I mean fluffy, so feathery, fluffy, so I'm going to call it a raven, okay? And raven is all about the magic. So, see, he's holding the key to unlock his own door, okay? He feels like a he to me because the Hierophant is the male figure. But you see, in this deck, there's the artist paints in black and white, but then these rainbow colors show up, okay? So it's like, you know, and when lightning strikes like that, it's, you know, sometimes to make you think about things. You know, we have a lot of storms out here, and the lightning comes through. And it's like, you know, it's like, you know, that electrical bolt, jolt, and God bless those people who've been hit by lightning and they survive. God bless those people. I mean, because it's intense what goes through their systems. But it's a life awakener. I've watched shows about people who lived through being hit by lightning. And here in Florida, we have a lot of golf courses, and you know, it starts raining, storming around fast, and they hide under the tree. Well, that's the worst thing to do because that's where the lightning's going to hit. And then the tree falls and you know on you, or the jolt hits the ground and up to you. So, but it's like they were sharing how it just changed their lives. You know, it really did. And so it's time to change, okay, Aquarius? I mean, if your life is fantastic, please just consider, but maybe someone in your world, you can encourage them. You know, the Hierophant is one who can kind of preach to others, you know what I mean? And he's also, we'll see what other cards come through, but he's one that can marry you. He's a religious figure. So if your world is fabulous, but maybe one of your children or a loved one or co-worker, whatever it is, your neighbor, whoever you are fond of, might not be going through something, and you can feel it out now, okay? Because you are Aquarius. You're a visionary, okay? And you are humanitarian. So if this doesn't reflect to you, maybe somebody pops in your head like, you know, so and so is having some issues. Maybe we can sit down together. You know, you can meet for dinner or something, or go for a walk, or bring them out, you know, to watch this eclipse. Ground with them. You know what to do, okay? You know what to do. Seven of Pentacles. Okay, well, now I've talked about, and this card's already come through for the August reading. I can't recall which sign, but it's already come through. And the Seven of Pentacles is this artist, or this comes from the Sun and Moon Tarot by Vanessa Decourt. It's like one of my latest decks, but I wanted to use this deck for all signs because of these two eclipses in this month of August. But I know she follows Aleister Crowley, because Aleister Crowley from the Egyptian Tarot, which literally was my first tarot deck ever. But I don't see Seven of Pentacles as failure, okay? I truly don't. I see sevens as a spiritual challenge or a spiritual victory, okay? But in traditional tarot, you usually see someone by a tree, okay? And they've already seeded, they've done their crops, they've seeded the land, and this tree is growing, and the fruits are starting to show, okay? The fruits of your work is starting to show. Now, you haven't collected the fruits yet, okay? So I choose not to use this card as failure. But remember, if you let those fruits just, you know, rot on the tree and fall to the ground and be useless for you and your family, or you know, animals or whatever, then yes, you failed at it, like they say, you know, epic failure, right? So, but you're not going to do that. Not you, Aquarius, okay? You're going to watch that tree. You know when it's ready to pick it, okay? Pick the fruit of your labor, and you use it wisely, okay? You use it wisely. You either give it away, or you know, make it with smoothies. You can freeze it. You know what I'm saying, okay? This is just throwing it out there, but I would never say failure to this, and really, I would never, okay? Unless you're in a bad place mentally, and you've seeded things and you don't care, and you just let them rot, and fall to the ground and they're useless, okay, then that's failure. Okay, that would be an epic failure. But since this card now has come out twice, and it's another pentacle sign of how to work the money, okay? So remember, just keep on going. Keep on going. Don't give up on what you already put efforts into, okay? Don't allow those fruits to just die on that tree. Look at that, another 7. I like that. 2 7s come through. Okay, so you see, you're not going to fail. My goodness gracious, not. Look at that. You got the Major Arcana, the Chariot card. How cool is that? Okay. And actually, the Chariot is the trump card to our Cancer friends who is ruled by the moon. Okay. So you're going to stay determined. This is all about determination and balance. You know, you usually see a warrior on the Chariot, you know, and 2 animals. And here it looks like 2 bulls. Okay. So there's 2 bulls. That's pretty intense there. So if you can, you know, harness the energy of 2 bulls, you're not going to fail at all. Okay, you're going to keep going, but just stay positive. Okay, just stay positive. All right, because this is all about, you know, working with your defenses. Your, like, you know, the balance. When you ride a horse, you know, you got to keep equilibrium. You got to give some free rein to the horse, because the horse knows what to do, and but you're still the rider. You know, because some horses might be in a nasty mode and want to buck you off, or you know, race you into a tree, because they got their own mind of their own. And you can see that one's going one way and the one's trying to go the other. So you gotta just harness it. But you can. You're the warrior. And you can see even the Cancer crab is on his shirt. Okay, the Cancer crab. That's the sign of you know, Cancer ruled by the moon. The crab. And the stars are here. I gotta learn these Hebrew letters. I surely do. But please stay determined. Okay. And you know, because of you received this card, we were talking about how visionary you are, and this is a very psychic card, okay, because this is Cancer water sign, and the water signs are the most psychic of many, but they're giving it to you, okay, they're offering it to you on this reading. So embrace that. Don't give up on you. Stay determined. Just keep that balance, and there's no way you're going to fail the money issues. You might have to, like, see, like how this just fell in between these 2 cards, or placed there, in the respect that, you know, however you're thinking, because you're an air element, you know, keep your conscience clear of negativity, okay? Think as positive as you can, even if there's a rough time. You know, go cry it out, take a sea salt bath, go for, you know, a bike ride, whatever it is. But the money's on the table already. And money comes and money goes. Money energy flows. But just know you can do it. But you got to do the balancing work. And it's not easy. You got to balance these 2 bulls, but that's all right. Obviously you can. Okay, so go forward and embrace. Again, brace this weekend. Strength. 9 of Wands. There you go. See? You got the strength. All right? You got the strength. 9 of Wands is here. Definitely. Another 9. That's kind of curious. We've had 2 5s, 2 9s, and now 2 7s. I don't usually have picked up on something like that, but I did today for you. Definitely. 2 and 2 and 2. A pairing of both. That's interesting. Of the same kind of numbers. That's kind of cool, I'd say. But you see the stars are lit up again. So look up to the stars. Look up to our sun star, okay? Pray with the moon. You know what to do, okay? You know what to do. So, and 9s, again, we said, they're about those endings and completions. So consider what you have to release, okay? Consider, you know, and especially because it's your eclipse in your sign that's coming this Monday, this weekend, start writing it down, journal it, you know. Just write what you no longer want and burn it, or, you know, put it in a bowl of water and throw it down the toilet, whatever you really don't want anymore. Okay? So, but you're going to stand strong about it. You're going to have the strength to do it. Okay? And that's all right. You know, sometimes the universe, this is truth, and since we got these stars right here, you know, the universe kind of puts us in difficult situations for us to either say, you know what, I'm going to leave it up to the universe, you know, I'm in God's hands now, or and then keep taking your steps every day. You know, wake up, you know, shower, brush teeth. You know what I'm saying? Every day we have to continue on the same kind of thing, but we don't lose hope is what I'm trying to say. And that's been the theme this month, or with the angels readings. Angels bring loving miracles, and it's about having that hope, that faith, and patience. Patience, okay? Because when the universe brings that miracle to you, it's totally meant to be. That's like truth, okay? So don't give up on you, ever, okay? And definitely not Aquarius, folks. They should never give up. Knight of Swords is here. Okay, this exact same card has come through already. And so, see, you have the energy. This is your element sign. See the knight there? And I consider knights like the messengers, and they're the young ones in the castle, and they got the young blood energy, and they're ready to get up and go and make it happen. Okay? So, see, there's no reason for you to put yourself in any kind of, you know, array or anything like that. And actually, this knight is also considered the spiritual initiate card. The spiritual initiate, because you truly now, we were just talking about, you know, end, release what no longer serves you, and give it up to the universe. And that this card is confirming that as the spiritual initiate card. Okay? It's wonderful. You know, like the Knight of Hearts is known as the Christ card. Okay, the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Hearts, the Knight of Love. But you're the Knight of Intellect with this Knight of Swords right here. So you become the spiritual initiate, because sometimes, you know, you may overthink things, and then you're not coming from your heart too much, and you're not letting God, Force, Source come down and help you, or align with the angelic realm to bring that miracle. Okay, so you really got to give it up. And that this card came through for this powerful eclipse in your sign, Aquarius, consider it. Okay, consider it, because sometimes, you know, Aquarius people, we can't change your mind. You know, you're a little bit like that. You know, I'm not dissing that, because sometimes you need to stay focused on the positive outcome, because you know, you can see already. All right, and you got the major psychic card here. All right, this one, the Chariot with Cancer. So I mean, like this card is such a psychic card that, you know, this person um, balancing this chariot with these two animals, they could close their eyes and they could psychically see with their third eye and have no fear. Okay, so you close your eyes this weekend, you pray, and you consider, I'm the spiritual initiate now. I'm a spiritual warrior now, and I'm going to give it up to the heavens, to God, Force, Source, to my angels, to the universe, whoever, whatever you believe in. Okay, you know, whoever you believe in, Brahma, Allah, whatever it is, you know, you're into it. I'm just trying to bring, like, we need to stop these wars over religion. It's total nonsense when God wanted all these beautiful ones to come through. Okay, and they were all written in the same books except from different regions. But we now have to become collective, and that's what collective humanitarian, and you know all about that, Aquarius. Okay, that's what the whole world has to become. Collective humanitarians that love. Look at this, beautiful. Look at this, how fun. No worries about the money. No worries. Look at this. And this same card has come through for August as well. Okay, so the theme is there. You know, become your spiritual initiates, become your spiritual warriors. And the coin is here for you. And, you know, looking up. You got to look up. See, both these knights are looking up, looking up. You look up. You look up. Wonderful. I love how Ciro Marchetti illustrates his images. They're so like colorful and powerful, and then here you go. See, look at that. Psychically, you can just bring it all home. But you got to have hope. You got to have faith and patience, and put it out there with your wishes. That's all about you too, Aquarius. Okay. So no need, like, see this card, failure right here. What? Now I'm not going to put it sideways. I think I'm going to put one card sideways this month. But truly, that word, don't even block it from your head. Okay? Just, that's nonsense right there. This is power right here. This is power. So don't let any of your fruits on your trees, you know, as an analogy, you know, you pick them when they're perfect. Okay? You don't let them rot to the ground. Oh boy, look at this. Wow, this is positive. That's great. Look at this. You got two of the same major arcana cards. The Hierophant has come through again. And they're using this word faith, and I like that a lot. We were just saying you have to have hope, you have to have faith and patience. And give it up. Give it up to the higher realm that be for you, the Force Source, God, Father God, whatever words you use. Jesus. Jesus is the leader of the spiritual warrior gang. I'm telling you that. How fabulous. And see, the Hierophant, number 5 tarot card, is Taurus's tarot card. And Taurus, ruled by loving Venus. And I kind of like how they put all these signs. See, we were just talking about we have to be collectively humanitarians all around the world. But see all the symbols. You got the Hebrew symbol, the Christian, or the Catholic symbol. I forget what this one is. This might be like a pagan symbol. I know what the wheel is. This is a Hindu symbol. Here, this is the pagan symbol. I have it right here on my table. You know, Earth symbol. What's this one? Well, and then we have the yin yang right here. The Chinese. That's what we need, people. And I just saw this, what he's got stamped on his head. What would I was watching one of those, a show. Oh, I want to say, I think that's like an Islam symbol. I'm sorry, I don't know all these symbols. I'm not religious anymore. I was raised Catholic, but no, I don't believe in the religion why they wore. I don't believe in that anymore. Okay, but still, look at that. You received it twice. How powerful is that? Hope, faith, believe in yourselves. Work with you, close your eyes, interpret your third eye, become more psychic, and give it up. Give it up to the universe. Okay, you got to. Look how beautiful. Woo, and this was your bonus card. Ah, I love this card. See, the Ace of Cups is here, the Ace of Love. And the aces are always about new beginnings and the desire you have. It comes from your heart, body, mind, soul, and giving it up to spirit, source, force, so that when you receive it, it was meant to be. And you put it out there as that was your desire. And this can also mean this is all about love, maybe new love, maybe a desire for new love. Perhaps maybe that's something that you might have to end, is a relationship that no longer is healthy. If it's toxic, let it go. Give it up to the universe, okay? But also, if you're madly in love in a beautiful marriage, this could be a birth of a child as well. This is really all about love, however you want to look at it. Whether you have a desire for a new project, a new career, but your heart has to be involved now, okay? Your heart. I love this card. Every time this card comes through, and every time I see this card, I think of Jesus, okay? The Holy Grail cup. So, bring Jesus in, even if you don't believe in Jesus. Hey, listen, he is the warrior now. He's the leader, and give him some shine, okay? Just give him some, and you have to think spiritually now. You really have to believe in a higher force, okay? I mean, if you're watching videos like mine and others, readers, you know that you're open-minded, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that, because there's, you know, there's the beautiful ones and then there's not. And it's called the balance, you know. And the dark forces have always been, you can't kill the devil, and the demons are creatures of the devil with no soul, so, you know, they're not going anywhere either. But if we protect ourselves in love, you know, and we align with the Father God, we align with the white light, bright light. And you got to have a Bible in your house too. I don't care what Bible, but you got to have one. Because then they know that you believe in God's words, okay? But this is not a gentle planet. Even if you're not thinking, look, courage came through. You know what? I'm going to just, I was looking at it. See, I saw, that's why I got to turn my head, because I just noticed the word and I wanted to bring it out because that's what was on my mind. I was going to say, you got to be courageous now. But courageous in spirit source, you know, close your eyes. And it's like, get on that chariot, you know, get on that chariot in your dreams and say, I'm going to give it up, and have that courage to do so. Okay. And really, when we, you know, with the phantom force is so powerful right now. Look at all this, you know, suicide bombers and in the name of in religion. I don't get any of that. But I'm not here to, I don't talk politics, but it seems like right now our issues is with governments. Okay. But when they come, Jesus and his potent squad and angels, they're not coming in a spaceship, okay? This is all organic, paranormal, supernatural stuff I'm talking about. And you know, and the ETs are here too. We can talk about that all day long. But what I'm talking about is our organic Father God, his son is supernatural, and they're here. And I think soon, and I pray, I hope I see it myself, but we're going to talk about that more on the next angel video I do. But it's like we really got to believe in them, and they'll know who you are, okay? But if you're shady and, you know, only want to make money and you rob from people, you know, trust, you're just hurting yourselves. I cherish my own courage. I salute myself for the brave action I undertake in my life. I focus with clarity and appreciation to the choices I have made, which have required courage and self-determination. Look at this. Where's that chariot card? Okay, courage, brave action. This card is speaking all about this right here. I salute myself for the brave action I undertake in my life. I focus with clarity and appreciation on the choices I have made, which have required courage and self-determination. This card is all about that. I applaud myself for my strength and my daring. There you go. And we were just saying with this card, make it more psychic for yourself. Close your eyes. You know, close your eyes like if you really are driving these, you know, balancing these two animals on that chariot. And you just give it up and try to feel it and see it, okay, from that introspection. Wonderful. And I know that's the Native American wisdom symbol right there. Beautiful. Wow. Okay. And loyalty is my gift. I esteem myself for my loyalty. I recognize that my capacity to commit and continue in relationships has been an invaluable part of what has brought richness and continuity to my life. Okay, well, isn't this loving? Because we were just sharing, you know, if you're feeling positive about where you're heading, but if you know someone you care about, take them to the side and maybe this weekend if you can and talk to them, okay? Loyalty is my gift. I esteem myself for my loyalty. I recognize that my capacity to commit and continue in relationships has been an invaluable part of what has brought richness and continuity to my life. Okay, so there it is. Okay, so have the courage within, Aquarius. All cards standing strong for your reading. very positive, and 2 Hierophants came through. So, you know, this, where did the other one go? Let's see, where did I put? Oh, there it is. Have faith. Okay, we just talked about that. Have hope, faith, and patience. All right, and you know, if you want to look up more of this major arcana number 5 on your own to understand. But you know, really, it's more about being a spiritual person and putting it out there. And what a wonderful weekend for you to do that. Okay, and journal everything, Aquarius. Remember, your mantra is "I know." Love to you, my darlings. Enjoy a special lunar eclipse in Aquarius.